I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try it again. Hopefully my computer will stay on. Just damn it. This is like my favorite spot. And I kind of suck. My computer on the show. There's like Charles, they're saying something good, shut down on you. But anyway, I don't want to go back all through the whole setup of the term toxic, poisonous. Um, I don't want to get into it. Anyway, I was talking about toxic masculinity and femininity, and how certain terms, how certain words can be detrimental to the image of people. When you put something or you make it bad before you even understand it, it makes people not want to be associated with a certain thing. So the term toxic is dangerous, poisonous, injurious, venomous, bad for you. So when you put the term toxic in front of identity or a gender, you're going to make people look at the gender a certain way. So, you know, not saying that people can't be malicious and pernicious and evil. You should never say toxic masculinity or toxic femininity. Why can't it just be a specific person feeling a specific way? That's what I don't understand. And I'm coming at it from, like, I always try to step outside the box whenever I say anything. I'm not the type of person to, how do you say it that it makes sense? I don't come to attack, and I'm not coming from a non-objective place because I think I'm extremely objective. I think that a lot of people, when they just see the terms masculinity, and you always think toxic, well, you're so masculine, instead of saying that's awesome. What happened to beautiful masculinity and beautiful femininity and awesome masculinity and awesome femininity? What happened to being proud to be a man and a woman? But should we not? Should be? I'm not knocking anybody for being fluid and doing what you want to do, because I'm gonna love you regardless. But when you try to demonize a group automatically by how you view them, that's negative. A lot of people on the space, a lot of people everywhere try to control other people's behavior. They try to control a whole group's behavior, a whole gender's behavior, a whole field's behavior. That's because people live in so much fear that they want to control other people. Me, I'm different than most people. I want you to be happy. As long as you don't bring me pain, I'm not bringing you pain. So hopefully this lasts. It won't crash on me. But when people say terms like toxic, what is it? We've got toxic childhood, toxic parents, there's toxic food, there's toxic, all type of stuff. But we got to stop labeling things as just automatically negative. I don't understand it. It's perplexing to me. And I'm confused because most people are, they like pain and drama, and I don't. I like positivity. So even for me to post this topic really fast, to say toxic femininity, masculinity, wow, it's because like, wow, just because somebody does what you don't want them to do and you don't like the way they act, they have to be toxic. And I see that from a lot of both men and women. Instead of having civil dialogues, people shame, belittle, talk trash to them, say stuff about them, how they should be, because that's what you want them to be. It's cool. Well, you can do it in so many different ways that you can get people to, at least if they don't want to adhere to your view, they would be receptive to what you're trying to say and say, okay, I will listen to them. But I understand it. Maybe I'm different. The emotion I feel the most is joy, and I feel pain. I can get sad. I can get angry a little bit, but it's usually and not because of ideology. I never get mad at other people's actions. What was there, not hurting nobody? And I never get mad at the way people see the world, because we all have our unique perspectives. So I don't know if I've ever really, I know I'm not saying somebody who can't be masculine or feminine and be vicious, but to say toxic femininity, that'd be, no, it's just a toxic evil woman or evil man. And I've seen a lot of people that were vicious and mean and they don't know how to be positive. I heard a lady the other day, I tried not to say names, but she was like, I love black men, but they suck. And you what have you done? And you suck. You suck a mother man's cock. I'm sorry, but that's what I've heard a woman say. And I heard men say, oh, ladies suck. And I'm like, how are you ever going to get somebody to listen? You telling me that I'm a piece of shit will not make me love you. I'm sorry, a little cursing going out now. So let it flow now. Let it flow. Let it go. Who am I going to tell you like that? So I don't get it. If you want people to be positive, then you can't be negative to them. You can't say bad things to them. Like I just did, curse words, let them flow. But you can't change, like some people shaming. I guess shaming does work, but me, I don't do well with that. If you say, hey, I don't like what you did, Charles, and you shouldn't do that, then I'm gonna listen to you. But once you say just toxic masculinity, I didn't know being a man was toxic, so I should not. Oh, I should get rid of my Y chromosome. I should just have two X's. Is that what you're telling me? It's like you're no, you're not special, woman. You need a Y. Man, listen. I don't get it. I don't get it a lot, and I'm stupid. But I don't think being a man or being a woman or being what you want to be is negative. When you try to force other people to see it your way or force them to try to accept your view, listen, we don't have to agree. We can agree to disagree and be happy. And I'm not going to belittle you. I'm not going to shame you. I'm not going to talk bad about you. Listen, people are who they are. Yeah, a lot of people do through hurt and pain. They stick to a certain view. You just follow this view. It's like I'm gonna follow this thread to wherever it goes. I'm playing this string. I'm gonna untie your shirt, and you're gonna feel like me. And we're gonna get rid of all these toxic men. You should not want to look at women like that. You should love them for their brain. And I do love women for their brains. Trust me, I love artistic, beautiful, kind, smart, witty, and quiet women too. I love you all. But I'm not going to call you, her toxic femininity because you want to wear a dress. She's toxic. Oh, you're so toxic wearing a dress. No, don't wear a dress. And don't be sexy. That's toxic femininity. It's men. They try to dominate you, ladies. The same thing. Listen, man, you're spending you don't go on dates. Don't take her out. No, because you're just letting her take control of you. I don't get a lot of that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. But what happened to the beauty, the love, the joy of being whoever you choose to be and whatever identity you choose to accept? Now, I'm not one to, a lot of people will never come to me because I'm not drama filled. I'm really not. But you don't ever want to go at me. Trust me, because even though I joke, I'm pretty good at responses, especially one-on-one. But people can beat me if they want to do research because my arrogance makes me think I know everything, and I can just come up off the cuff, and then you'll be like, Charles, have you read that book? I'm like, no, you got me, damn it. Let's reconvene after I read the book, and then we can talk about. See, I don't know much about toxic femininity or toxic masculinity. Now, I never hear toxic femininity. Maybe I'm not going to put a group with it. I'm not going to say anything about a group because you never know what the group's going to do. I don't know. But I'll tell you this, man. I want to be toxic loving. Maybe I don't. I want to be untoxic loving. I want to be the clean loving. I want to be that OSHA approved loving, EPA regulated loving. That's what I want to be. So I want to defeat the toxicness. I want to defeat the badness. Toxic femininity, toxic masculinity, So listen, anybody go live wait and see. I just want to just control over here. That's toxic. If I say, baby, I don't want you to work, is that toxic masculinity? If I say, oh no, baby, let me protect you, stay behind me now, is that toxic masculinity? If a woman makes me a plate, is that toxic femininity? Or is it toxic femininity when she says, I can do it, I can carry my own bags, I can carry my own groceries? Is that toxic femininity? What is toxic femininity? Listen. If you hate men or if you hate women, then speak. I don't care. Is that really toxic? But it's toxic when you try to harm somebody physically. I guess it's toxic if you preach hate, which I will never do. At Charles that preach hate. Even though we're all the Star Wars stuff. I'm like Darth Vader. You would feel the fury of the dark side in Star Wars and Battlefront that I would bring to you, and I would defeat the toxicness. I would defeat all the toxicness in the universe, and we would get rid of all the toxic masculinity and toxic femininity. We would make them untoxic. We will clean the environment and take them out. That's what we would do. Yes, Nikki, you would join me in my quest to get rid of all toxic people. You and me and I will attack them, and we'll stop them from being toxic. I'm sorry. I'm just a stupidness. But I really, maybe I should be serious. We've had all these men and women talking about people being toxic and being evil. And, I didn't get it. Your buffness and your lifting weights and you're using tools is toxic and you driving your V8s. We should get rid of cars because you can express you revving your big engine, you toxic dude. We should end that. And you with your lipstick women, you're just toxic. You watching your drama shows and Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres is toxic. Toxic. Yeah. Just toxic. We should just get rid of them. We should, any man who doesn't want to get married is toxic. Any man that says MGTOW and any woman that says she's a feminist, they're all just toxic. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't understand people. Me, I'm telling you, I'm like a nerf from a different order than a nerf. I'm like, I want to live in Smurf. I want to live in Smurf village where everybody's just blue and loves each other. We can have, just one little Smurfette and all the male Smurfs just love them. Was Smurf toxic? I want to be Grumpy Smurf. I don't like it. I don't know. See, I don't get a lot of stuff. Was the He-Man cartoon toxic? Was all the cartoons of the 80s toxic? Was My Little Pony toxic femininity? You know, listen, girls, don't play with dolls because it's toxic. See, some stuff I don't get. I don't understand. I don't understand. I'm just, you know what? This is what I want. You know, people look at this video and say he didn't say anything really toxic, and I didn't. I said a couple curse words, but it slipped out because I have a potty mouth. But if I was on syndicatedness, I would never say nothing. I would never, ever, 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 ever. Yes, I would. I'd be like, I would say it. She it. I would say she it. What'd you just say? I said she was it, and she was toxic. he be itching. You know, that's two of my favorites. I always think about I'd be illin or yeah, was that wrong? Or I'd be chilling. I don't know. My hip hop repertoire is corrupted with my old age. You know, I'm 70 now. I'll be 71 tomorrow. Oh, we have to defeat the toxic masculinity and the toxic. We don't hear toxic femininity to rant, but this is what I would tell people. I'm about laughter and smiling. I want you to feel great, and because I'm not going in, I don't go ham. I go ham at the women, and I'm not going to go ham at the men. Of course not, man. Charles, that's toxic masculinity. So you're with the men, but I am. I'm with the men, and I'm with the women too. I copulate. Oh, I don't know. You know what? I want people to come in and just laugh. I don't get how people can stay angry when life is beautiful. We exist, damn it. That's a planet going through outer space, if you believe it. You know, this is really a flat earth if you believe it. Somebody believes it, but it couldn't be. Even though you can see the curvature, just looking at the sky going up high, and you can see it just stuff to disappear over the horizon. So is it falling off the map? I don't know. Is science toxic masculinity? Is my computer screen toxic masculinity? Is that why my computer shut down the first time? Because I was spewing toxic masculinity. Yeah, I don't know. You know, girls, you gotta stop buying go to the beauty salon because that's toxic femininity. Anytime you want to promote femininity, it's toxic. You know, I don't get it. I would love somebody to go, Charles, you don't know what you're saying, you dumbass. And I'm dumb. I'm dumb. And I know somebody is going to tune in and say, yeah, he's going to attack those ladies. No, I'm not. I'm here to have fun and talk about the stupidity of stupidness that we partake in when we just preach hate instead of love. Somebody's like, Charles, you're just wrong. Love doesn't exist. Well, damn it. I love my daddy. I love my mama. Even love my sister, my niece, and I love them. And yeah, I do think that women and men can be toxic, but that's a ideology that you gotta let go and get past your post-traumatic damage. That's what it is. A lot of people are living in that state of pain. They just want to hate people, and I don't want to hate. I want to hug. We need to all get together and do a great kumbaya, a great slap on the booty rump thing that I would do. Like athletes, like good job. You did a good job, ladies. I want all the ladies. Now, sometimes I'm about to get on you just a little bit. Sometimes I think a lot of you guys take too long to get to the point, but then that's the beauty of women. You guys like more details. I'm not a detail-oriented person. And because that's why I need you around to say, Charles, did you see it? I'm like, no, baby, I wasn't paying attention. I paid attention to danger, but I didn't care what color shirt she had on. But now, and the little stripes and the little designs. But Charles, you're grouping women and saying we're all like that, but maybe you're not. Okay. There's women that's they're more into their testosterone. There are Ellen DeGeneres on the world. There are, and just like there's a was it RuPaul's I can't get mad at you. You can be what you want to be because I can't stop you. But don't try to force me to feel like you. Now I can go off on a little tangent. Now we could talk morals and ethics, which I enjoy talking, but I don't because I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you how to think. I can't tell you what to believe in. I think you should believe in the Church of Charles. I think that's what I think. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what other people think. I don't know how other people feel. I just want people to feel great. And I just feel like going on real fast. Yeah, I just want to say it, even though I got a schedule. I'm not gonna stay on this too much longer because I want as I am because it's kind of having fun. But I think we got that. What is it? Has the internet made stuff easy? Something like that. I gotta look at the title. I can't remember the title. But what I'm gonna say is this. Let me speak to the toxic stuff. Being a man is not toxic. There's nothing wrong with being a man. There's nothing wrong with having testosterone. There's nothing wrong with being a woman and wanting to be beautiful and find security and have those romantic feelings, but there's something wrong when you tell somebody else they're wrong for what they do, as long as they're not physically hurting you. Now, I've heard a lot, like I listen to the illogic and illogic from both sides, um, the emotional, I feel a certain way rants, and it's great for you to feel that, but you should not hate somebody for who they are. I don't hate um a woman for being a woman. I don't hate a man for being a man. And to tell you the truth, sometimes people should feel good they don't invite me into logical discussions one on one with me, because I'm not even going to, like, a lot of people will try to deflect. I say deflect, but they will deflect with facts. Well, they would use numbers, but you can't quantify everything because there's always more people. So you only get a small statistical sample from a random sampling to get a certain and say, well, this is what all this, but how many are you getting? Everybody? So it's still skewed. Now you can say majority from what's been assessed. This is how we get these numbers, but it really doesn't tell you. So you can't say all men or all women are this. You can say majority or some. It seems like ass, but when you start to put a whole totality into a certain situation, then you're off, no matter what. That's what I believe. And I believe you can achieve greatness by trying to be empathetic, even though I suck at empathy. But when you try to understand somebody, you can defeat the whole toxicness, Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. I'm just going, because somebody just joined right now. And I'm going to a cyclical, I'm going to circle to let you understand what I mean. There are individuals that are toxic, but it's not. When you say masculinity, when you put toxic in front of masculine or feminine, as poisonous, venomous, and that can become brainwashing, where you start thinking people are evil and they're bad for you. And then you have men who want to be men, are like, should I be a man? Is it wrong for me to be a man? And that's going on right now. Like, you got dudes now that they're masculine, who they want to be is aggressive in a pursuit, but they say, well, if I talk to women, am I going to make her feel uncomfortable? Should I? Is it toxic for me to think women are beautiful? And I want to connect with them in that way, but no, I shouldn't tell her that. I got to take it in the what socially has been sit. Like, hey, can I bring you flowers and be your sucker for 3 or 4 months before I tell you that I find you attractive? May I get a kiss and let's get married? I mean, but it's the same thing for women. There's nothing wrong with saying, I want a man to marry me, and let's get there. I mean, the laws are messed up. I think that, but it's not toxic to want to be a man or a woman. We got to defeat these terms of it. So I got to read the chat. I'm sorry, people. I was just on my podium for a second, and Nikki says, I'm annoyed every time I hear the toxic masculinity. Every time I look around, there's a new term. Hey, I agree with you. She said, hey, to neon eyes. And I think toxic masculinity is just a jerk, right? I mean, it could be. I don't know. It could be something. I'm not sure if either exists, but I'll say this. This is from Neon Eyes. I once had a female tell me that a man used my femininity as a weapon to put down other females. It was really weird. I felt as if I couldn't just be. See, it's nothing wrong. If you want to be a beautiful, delicate flower, or you want to be a tough woman, I'm good for you. If you want to be who you are, it's toxic individually. If you want to hurt somebody, that's when I think it's toxic. Hello, my makeup queen, Tanya, sweet sugar from Jamaica. Yeah, I love it. If you guys like makeup, check out her channel. Me, I'm just being silly, but I don't. It's nothing. I love the art of makeup. I'm not a makeup fan as far as me kissing on you, but some people are great with makeup and they love to do it. And I applaud the artistic talent for people, and I will never tell somebody not to be feminine. I love the femininity. If a woman wants to wear high heels and a dress, or she wants to wear tennis shoes and some jogging pants, be you. Express your femininity in any which way that you want, just like men should express their masculinity in any which way that they want, as long as you're not hurting somebody. And somebody's ideology, somebody's thought process shouldn't hurt you. You shouldn't disapprove of their existence. I don't disapprove of anyone. As long as you're making a rational decision. Because it's funny, I'm gonna say something wrong, people won't beat me up. Listen, some people will hate a transgender but won't hate somebody who got plastic surgery, and you both cutting yourself. So let people live. I mean, he's like, well, they're promoting on negativity and morals that I'm totally against. Well, you don't have to be for it. Just say I disagree with it. I don't approve of them in my family, but I approve. See, that's why I tell people I'm conservative in my view. With me, Charles, and how long people would operate in my life. But externally, you're free to do it. Like, if you're in my house, I don't want you to smoke in my house, but you can smoke outside all you want. I can't stop you. You can go puff and pass, baby. And if I've ever gotten to weed, then I'm like, yeah, smoke in my house. See how hypocritical I can be? See how my toxic masculinity just want to dominate. That's what I think. I think people should just be beautiful, just love each other, and be great, and stop the negativeness. Stop trying to, all these men suck. Men are, these men, these black men are these men, this great black men, this great black women. Listen, I'm having a beautiful time with some beautiful women in my chat right now, and I have nothing negative to say. That's why, normally I'm not really, I could, trust me, I could do clickbait titles all day. I could do it. I don't really want to. This was not even I was really thinking about this. So I could have said these people or this person and use somebody's name. And now, ooh, we want to hear about her. But I'm not going to do that because other than me saying some love and stuff about people, I'm not going there. Unless they come at me, then I just ignore them. What I mean by that, like, we had a dialogue one-on-one, and then you said something, that I would give you back a rebuttal. But I'd rather have a face-to-face than me talking behind your back, or unless I have points to make, and I say, hey, whenever you got a rebuttal, we can talk. But like I was looking at I look at panels. I'm not going to read, and a lot of panels, it's too many people for you guys to have even exchanges, because it's great for viewership, but it's not great for conducive conversation unless you're just asking questions and letting people go, because most people want to overtalk each other. But it's great, I find it sometimes difficult. So that's why I rather do me a lot, even though I can go over there and just have a doc because I got something to say. But if I can't talk, if I'm gonna be always timed out, or these people, like, I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. It's great to have a lot of people, but I think that when you have like 2-3 people, then it's really great. 4 maybe, because then people could talk as long as they want to talk. But if you have some people who want to listen, okay, I get that. But anyway, that was just, okay, I came out just a little bit toxic. Some terms we need to defeat. There, DC Kool-Aid Lisa, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing great. Some terms we just need to defeat and deject and erase from the lexicon. We need to just erase them, take a big eraser, get rid of these terms. Because listen, man, whoever you want to be, in any which way, form you want to be, live. And unless you're hurting somebody physically, you are entitled to your existence. And I have nothing. I'm not saying some people, they spew venom, they do, but that's just not me. And if you have a lot of hate and pain and hurt, and if you could talk about, sometimes people are passionate and they're really not mad, but sometimes even people, look, this is the truth. A lot of people speak their hate in code. Like, answer this. Why do you guys do that? But that's still hate. Sooner or later, you got to get past it. You got to get past it and let people live, man. Hey, men are going to do what they do. Women are going to do what they do. And whatever other gender term you want to use in between is going to do what they do. People can be, you're free to be what you want. Somebody goes, this guy Charles, he just talks about, no, I talk to people. Listen, let people live their lives. Let people be happy in whichever loving form they choose to be. And if people, if you're not going to talk about plastic surgery, don't talk about somebody wants to do with their gender. You can think anything you want to think, and people are entitled to that. You can think what you want, but to them, their desires, their lives is real, and let them live their lives. And I know somebody comes to Charles, very much I'm going to unsubscribe. You're too open. Well, no, I'm telling you what I am. I'm respectful. And as long as they not bringing a gun and trying to hurt me or mine, let you live your life. You live over there, I'll live over here. We can get together and be civil and hug and kiss and do all we do as people, because I never, ever forget the humanity of others. And I never have any thing to say that is hopefully I'm a dick. I can say some stupid stuff, but really I want you to smile and feel great. And that's how I look at life. And I think about a lot of things. I tell people I have a little toxic masculinity in me, because I need to become a better supporter of people. Because I don't know. I think I love people, but I can't. I gotta cuss. Let me go to their page and show them love. And show them the love. Love boat, promising something. I can't even know the song. Toxic masculinity. I'm here to go and spew it and spit it so fast at you. I'm joking. But anyway, man and woman and whoever else is here, I hope people feel great. I'm telling you, I think no matter all the stuff I say, people will probably disassociate from me, because I am not a venom spewer. Even though I can say I'm a manly man and somehow I'm associated with the men's thoughts, doesn't mean I don't love women, because I love you all. So I would never be that person. And I see Lady C. What's going on there? You're just all over the place. Hard. She's probably the hardest working feminine. I don't know. Don't get me saying the wrong terms and show my toxic masculinity. Funny to me. As long as I make myself laugh, I feel great. As long as I make you smile, I feel great. And as long as we can just love each other and defeat the toxicness. You know what I'm going to say? I appreciate everybody who comes in. I appreciate every thumbs up and thumbs down I ever get, and I love it. And I don't know about other people, but it doesn't take much to make me happy, man, because life is great. This could be it. This could be my last minute. But I smiled and I got to talk about toxic masculinity and femininity. Wow. It's so simple for me. And I wish more people were more simple. Everything, like, I tell you what's different from me. And I'm not knocking anybody who does it, but there are bigger things in life. And I'm not here. I rather talk about ideas than people. And sometimes somebody will spark me, but who said what is really inconsequential. Um, Good morning to you too, my favorite lady. One of my favorite ladies. I don't want to use it as you. And she's like, oh, is he just was me? And I lied to you. No, but you're great. And I just want, you know what? Um, Thank you. She says, I have good ideas. Oh, thank you. You always have good ideas. I just wanted to have fun and talk to people, make people smile and laugh and trying to defeat the negativity. And that's why I just said, to think of toxic masculinity and femininity. Wow. All masculinity is not toxic. And when you put a term like that in front of a identity or a gender or a group, toxic black people, toxic black women, the angry black women. So there are angry black women, there's angry black men, but to say all black women are angry and all black men are angry, um, that's not true. So all men are not toxic. Not, you could say the toxic man. That'd be better. The toxic masculine. Being a man is toxic. It's like, don't have a baby because that's toxic. Don't not have a baby because you're being toxic to feminine. I don't know. Some of the stuff is crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't know what people. I don't know what people think. I don't think everybody is. I know a lot of. So I'm gonna start promoting the happy black woman, the smiling black woman, because it's true. There's a lot of them. It's a lot of beautiful, smiling, happy, loving black ladies, and there's a lot of beautiful, smiling, happy, loving black men. However, I'm not gonna denigrate or belittle a whole group to make a point. Now, I will say, I did a video a long time ago, but people really listen to the video. It was a joke, really, when I said, what is it? I said, most women are not fun. Some women are exceptional. But I was just making a joke because most women and men just seem to like different things. Because I never had a woman say, "Hey, man, have you read Lord of the Rings?" No, I know there's some out there, but that's what I like. So that's fun for me. But for her, it's like, "Oh, let's go shopping." Without saying, I'm stereotyping, but it's true. I've never wanted to really go to get my pedicure, but a lot of women, they enjoy doing that. So I'm just saying, for ladies, that might be fun, and I love that. But try to make me give up my masculinity and go do that? No, I don't want you to do that. I like to play basketball and lift weights, and I know there's some ladies that like to do the same thing I do, and I like to drink beer and play video games, which I haven't been doing. And I'm starting to get addicted to this YouTube thing. I like to be silly, make a silly person. This is all toxic masculinity. That's what I think. Positive vibe. Man, I love people. So positive vibes back to everyone. I think life is great. Anger is not the way, unless you're a dark side user, then you can be angry. Let your passion drive you. Let the hate consume you. Get stronger with the dark side of the force. When Nikki says, who gets to decide what's toxic and what's not? I don't know. I don't know what's good and bad. But people always try to tell me what I should and shouldn't do, and I need to get on code. I do understand that now. Don't get it twisted. But I think code is positivity. Code is trying to defeat negativity. There you go. And code is trying to understand what other people think. And there's always going to be abnormal behavior, but abnormal is anything that other people are not doing. So it's normal to you, just abnormal to them. I like to slap my own butt. That's abnormal behavior. Nobody else does it, but I do it. So it's kind of crazy when we think about what things are toxic. Charles likes to make funny faces. Is that toxic? Is it? My tongue is short, so I gotta get all in it. I'm joking. I got a short tongue, so I gotta put my whole beard in. And shave that beard off. Somebody told me to. I'm tempted, but somebody else said, "Let it go through December. You're gonna be Santa Claus." I said, "Okay." I'm so conflicted. Is my beard toxic masculinity? If I shave my beard off, would I not be masculine? I don't know. I don't even care. I'm like different. Hey, my brother JT, what's going on, man? Just you see, he's gonna feel this one. There's nothing wrong with being a man, but there's nothing wrong with being a woman. We got to stop putting certain terms in front of identity, in front of a gender or a group or collective or whatever term you want to use. Just because people are negative doesn't mean the whole group is negative. Not all men are negative. Not all women are negative, and we need to preach love. You know what? That's what it is. I love the femininity of people. I think Neon Eyes, her art style is feminine to me, and that's Charles. You don't know what you're talking about, but the style is beautiful and lovely, but it shows. Hey, What's up, brother Terry? I'll be feeling great. I'm just coming on here to ramble on a little bit. But I'm gonna at 9. I'm gonna do a live, and everybody can hop on. We can just talk. Hopefully, my computer will last and not crash on us. But it's just about how I think it was it Neon Eyes or was it Nikki? Who I think it was Neon. I'm not sure. I forget. They're both awesome. And two people are awesome. You can confuse them, but um, that's what I want to do. I want to have unlimited laugh-gasms. I hate being around negative people. Me too. But some people even, that's a problem. Some people don't know they're negative. And I like a lot of people feel negative, so they get attracted to each other. I'm positive, man. I want people to feel great and smile and feel wonderful. And hopefully I can spread. And somebody says, Charles is kind of funny. He makes me laugh. And they'll share me one day. But if they don't, that's still great because it is what it is. How do I show love to people other than the smile? And if I can see you, I'm telling you, when I get some money, I'm gonna take care of everybody. I don't know. I want everybody to feel great in life. I want everybody to smile, everybody to love. And I know we have bad times, but you got to defeat that thought. You got to learn to meditate positivity. And I know if all you worry about is fear and danger, it's gonna stop you from living your life. And life is too great. You got to love each other, and you can't look at everybody as an enemy. I'm not saying people can't be your enemies, because some people are going to be against you, but people are going to mess with you. And the best way you can do with people messing with you is to ignore them, act like they don't exist. Ignore them. Be like, that's funny. Keep on moving on. You could. I'm oblivious, and if I tell people be oblivious to stuff, and I'm not saying I don't get emotional, I don't, but I do sometimes, and but I don't. And when I get emotional, I take a deep breath and I say, Charles, calm down, dude. You're tripping. And then I just think about good thoughts. Think about the last great beer I drank, or the last good food I ate, or the last time somebody said, hey, they made a thumbs up, and it changes the way I think. Yeah, that's how I think. So I wish people felt good. We got to defeat toxic thought, those terms, toxic masculinity and toxic femininity. And I think we just need to just crush it. Just take use force power. Think it. And the power of the mind. The power of the mind. When you start thinking good thoughts, good things happen to you. So if I can help anybody, don't be negative naturally. Try to be positive. And I know it's hard, but just think life is great. I'm alive. Life is great. I'm alive. Life is great. I can see. Because it's a dude, he had no legs and one arm, and he was pushing the tire, and he was yoked up with one arm. What's your excuse? That's listen. My lady C did the hard walk and runs and works out and talks to y'all. What's your excuse? Get it in. Do you? Don't stop. You can make it. Let's defeat that toxic thoughts. Listen, all men and women are not against each other. There are beautiful men and there's beautiful women. Of course, somebody's going to bring you pain, but you got to learn to separate from that. And that's what I do. I run away from when I was, if I come at you positive and you come at me negative, I'm going to avoid you. I'm going to like, okay, I get that, because it's cool if you don't want to hear what I got to say, because I'm just another person. But don't crush my joy. And a lot of ladies and men do that to each other, and you can't kick me in the ass and expect me to love you, man. You kick me in the ass a couple times, I'm gonna get it. I'm not Pavlov. I'm not Pavlov. You're about to condition me to accept pain. I'm not with that. So that's the problem when we keep using certain terms, and even if it's real or not, it causes you to look at the world through a fear lens. People can be against you, but let's build together. Let's connect together. And hey, if you think that the opposition, just don't talk about them no more and deal with the positive. Deal with the people that's working with you. Let's defeat the toxic hate. Let's defeat toxic masculinity and toxic femininity, and let's find toxic love. No, untoxic love. Maybe I'll make a video. Untoxic love. How can we love together? How can we love like I love craft beer, like I love the ladies? How can we love like that? And how do we get past the pain? I would love to hear somebody say it's not easy. It's because so many people get caught up in the I hate you, that Anakin syndrome. I'm a Star Wars guy, so they get caught up in that. What's another? They want to punish you, gotta pay you back. I'm not saying you didn't return the favor, but I'm saying you can't let it consume you. You can't let it be. You can't turn into Sauron. You can't turn into Voldemort. You can't turn into any of those evil people. The evil bad guy from Die Hard, or you can't turn into Jason or Freddy for horror fans. Not that I have any friends like horror. You can't turn into that. You got to stay away from the toxicness. And being around too much toxic stuff will make you, I can be wrong, correct me, can make you become a pessimist, can make you become um, super sarcastic and um, you know, just what's the other term? Somebody bring me the word that goes along with it. But you can't be like that. Um, I don't want people to ever say all men and women are toxic. They're not. Femininity is beautiful. Masculinity is beautiful, and I want to be a man's man. I want to save you. I'm Superman. I've been programmed to be a hero, but that's a job I accept. I want to be Devin here. I want to be just Darius Darius Jones, secret agent. You get that? Or Bunkwanta Shuku, African Royale. I'm joking. But is it toxic for me to want to be like that? For me to want to save women? I can carry my own bags. Well, can I buy a dress for you? Then I'll be a beautiful feminine. She's like, Charles. Anyway, people, I've said enough. I've talked enough. I hope you feel great. I feel great. Just one person in the chat makes me feel great. You know what? You just got to feel real good, man. You got to feel real good, and you can't worry about negativity. Negativity is a horrible thing. Don't fit into the toxicness. Don't let that evilness stop you, brother Terry. I got nothing but love for you. Don't let the trolls get to you, man. Don't let their toxicity take away your joy. Ignore them and don't stop responding to them, dude. Don't even be oblivious to them. I know you want to give them the business. You're like, no, dude. Sometimes you got to learn to let go. You got to learn to just say, they're making me be toxic, and that's not, unless you really want to give them that business, then I get you. But me, my only advice, brother, because I got nothing but love for you, is just keep preaching the positive stuff, man. Just keep defeating that everybody's not toxic. And that's why I don't even respond. Like some ladies, and I guess some people like the drama, but me, I like the love. And if you come with a drama, so really, that's how you think? Okay. Interesting. So let me tell you this. Why do you think like that? And I'm not going to try to overtalk you. I'm just trying to come back and be logical. And I know people can get emotional with me because I'm like a dick. Like, Charles, you don't get touched. No, I don't. But unless you overtalk me, then I'll be like, I'll shut up and let me listen. When you finish, let me know. Then I'll go. That's what I would do. That's what I'm good at doing. I'm good at shutting up. I'm good at shutting up just to get my point back. Because I'm going to listen to everything you said. I'm going to say, well, did you say this? Well, this is what you said. I've learned a lesson watching certain YouTubers that I got to write stuff down, Yeah, I'll say some names. I watched Shay's Hangout. I did. And I learned that I got to write stuff down because it might have to take a long time to respond. But the genius brain that I think I am, I don't have to write down nothing because I'm great. My memory's I'm not photographic, but I'm pretty good. Damn it. Eidetic memory. Whatever the word, I forget. And Charles, knowledge is toxic. Don't read a book. These toxic books, these toxic TV shows are changing us. All right, people. If anybody got something they want to say, you can say something. But then I'm gonna end this, and then I'll probably be back on. I think it's 9. I don't know whatever time the hangout is, and we can do it. People can join in, and we can just talk, and I'll just shut up and listen. And I'll turn my camera off because you're still gonna see my ugly mug, my unattractiveness. Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I'm just gonna do me and be toxic. I want toxic you with love. Thank you, people. This has been great. Just talking to people in general is so cathartic for me. It's like a relief, and I really appreciate you because I can say some stupid stuff and laugh, and people can laugh with me. We can laugh together, and just hold hands spiritually and mentally. Because I'm hugging you all. Yes, I'm hugging you all. All right, let me end this because I can go forever. This is easy for me. This really is. This is not even work to me. This is just like something I can do. I don't even think about it. But a lot of people can do this, I think. You just got to try it. We can all be great. We can all be great. We can all win. We can win. Or maybe we can't, but we should. We can't all win the lottery, but I wish we all did. Or we all won the stock market, or it's like one. Or we all won the genetic lottery, or the whatever it may be. All right, people. I have fun. Nikki, I'm glad I cracked you up, but you made me feel special, my co-host. And I'll catch you in a little bit. Take care.